I talked a lot about the challenges of elite sport and the challenges elite sport potentially can have on mental health, but I haven't done a good job of talking about the positive role that sport can play in the role of mental health of society. And there I feel we're a very young country, a very young society, and we have to imbibe the values of sport. Mental health and your values are so closely linked. You spoke so well about the role that your parents played in your upbringing, which helped you deal with challenges, and that is exactly what sport can play a very meaningful role in nation building. Sport teaches you how to win, it teaches you how to lose, it teaches you honesty, it teaches you integrity, it teaches you how to have a goal, it teaches you to listen. We're a young country which has very short attention spans at this moment, and again very closely linked to mental health. So sport can be a great driver for positive work on mental health. So I'd really love that sport plays a more meaningful role in our young society to imbibe these values that are so important in life. We're all after economic success and economic superiority, and we talk about a $5 trillion economy. And it's very interesting because all the global economic superpowers are also great sporting superpowers. And I do believe that sport has had a very, very meaningful role in all these great leaders and businessmen in their careers, because they've all experienced sport, they've played sport as young kids, and they've imbibed certain values which they've taken through in their life. So I do believe that we should use the power of sport, of course, for the physical health benefits that sport gives, but also for the mental well-being of society in general. Of course, this is something that I'm very passionate about, and I had my own experiences with mental health, and I wanted to use the opportunity that I have now to help other athletes, to set them at least on the right path, or to at least help destigmatize the whole issue regarding mental health. And then I had the opportunity to work with the International Olympic Committee. I'm part of their Athletes Commission and part of the working group on athlete mental health. And we've done quite a lot of good work in the last couple of years to start to destigmatize mental health, also to create resources. Athletes are assessed every year physically, but there's never been an assessment tool to assess athletes on their mental health. So we actually sat down for 2 years and built an credible medical assessment tool to assess mental health of athletes. So now that is being used by many sports organizations across the world. We also have to build the ecosystem that surrounds the athletes. So we've started a certification and diploma course specifically on athlete mental health to sanitize the whole entourage that surrounds the athlete on mental health. We've released a toolkit as well. So that's the work of the IOC that I've dedicated a lot of time and energy into, and it is very, very gratifying. Of course, through the foundation, my own foundation in India, we've trying to create psychologically safe environments, working with a lot of organizations, state governments, coaches. They're the real, it's not just about the mental health of athletes, it's a lot to do with the mental health of coaches as well. They too need to be happy individuals personally to foster positive environments. So I'm making my humble attempt, and again, it remains a passion. It's very gratifying to be able to give back in a little way, and hopefully it helps.